Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online here on the legendary server. We are here at Greenway Crossing, as it lovingly says on the screen. We have to head south today, but during this time we now have the skill you may notice on our map that shows us where all these deposits are going to be. We need to keep an eye out for that, because I had a look on the wiki to get to mastery for Prospector, which should hopefully give us enough to then get to mastery on Weaponsmith. We need to get 250 not 250, sorry, 150 pieces of chunks of copper ore, enough to do 75 crafts, basically. So we're gonna have to keep a lookout on our map for all that stuff. But whilst we do head down to this area, remember we're coming down here to talk with the Grimbrier scouts. We've also got the champion quest, which we can throw on quickly, which is gonna have another objective over here, one over the Midwater Marsh, and one all the way up here by the Northern Breefields, which I guess we can go to Hangstace's farm and get the stable master there as well. We also have our Hobbit gift of the day, so we're going to have a quick look at what that is. Okay. Not too bad. Anything here would have been okay, really. Even the craft XP boost, because that would have meant we have to get half the I think it would be the crafting XP. Yeah, craft XP. So it would actually be 16, which would require us to only get half the amount we needed. Otherwise, see, it's all silver over here. I think it's copper and all that lots. You know, Midwater Marsh type area. So maybe we'll have to look at all that later. But we need a valid target. I don't know what I just tried to do, but sure. Right. So that's where we want to be going. We want to be going through here. So let's get off our steed and head up here. Oh, it's actually around here up this bit of the map, but we need to apparently take out this archer because we aggroed him by being a teeny tiny bit close, which is a bit of a pain, but it's fine. We can take him out. So yeah, up here, we will probably have to take you out. Up this area here, you can see where the flags are, or banners are. That's where we want to go to. Don't attack me and then run away. We also just got a journeyman metalsmith thing, so we need... That's quite good. We can sort of keep that one in our inventory and send that one off when we get to the end. Hello, how are you doing? Watch a brittle leaf.
How can I be of service?
You can. Let me complete that quest for you. 1,170 XP. Okay, this quest, or these quests are getting to the point where they're actually pretty damn good. Okay, so you have a lot of quests.
Take a moment of your time.
So you are going to probably mess us up, because you've given us 5 quests and we got the 1 extra. So we have the champion quest. We also have that one we're not worrying about for the moment. Outdoor delivery we're not worrying about for the moment. Brigands and Half Orcs. Basically kill 20 enemies. Must have collect caravan goods, which I think are dropped and on items. Like physical items in the world, and then drop from enemies. 12 Nikabrikas, which is just going to be sort of down that area. Sharky's lieutenant, or lieutenant, however you like to say it. And the Half Orc leader as well, which, for all we know, could be whichever one here we have to kill. Where was he? Morley the Fierce. So that could be quite easily the guy we have to kill as the lieutenant. I don't know why I'm saying lieutenant. I never say that, ever. But apparently today I am. So, let us close our inventory, because otherwise I'm going to get distracted, and get onto this. You guys are actually not necessarily too difficult, but did we pick up a sword in the last episode that we could use, or no? No. Oh, I remember. We went and got an item, a piece of armor instead, didn't we? Because we decided that would be a better idea. Because I was going to go and just straight in and craft stuff. But the problem is this is all level 7 stuff, and whilst it's okay, like a bronze sword is like almost as good as our stuff now. It's going to take us a while to be able to crit that stuff. So it's a bit of an issue. Right, do you guys... No, you guys... Yeah, you guys do drop caravan goods. So I think you can get away without actually physically picking up any. But we can do both and speed up the whole process. Right, you should be dead by now. There we are. And for some reason that caravan goods disappeared. Or maybe we picked that up and then didn't get any from the actual orc, half orc, whatever. So you're... No, you're not who I'm after. Who am I after? Half orc boss? Yeah. So I'm gonna shoot you. Because you're otherwise gonna be an absolute pet. Ah, no, I've aggroed everybody. Okay, if you come back here then, so I can take care of the archer as well, and we can AoE all of you. We need to really watch out for our health. Run into a corner. Okay, so we need to kind of look after ourselves a little bit. That could have gone very, very badly. But we did just get the, oh, we need to make sure this is 66 common damage every 2 seconds. That's pretty bad. We have a morale potion, so we'll take that one on. We also have our food, if that really comes to it. Plus some regular potions. Because we're now level 16, we can actually use those level 15 potions we were getting. Right. So as soon as I'm back up, we can take you out. Use, what was that? Blade Storm, not Blade Wall. Blade Wall's first skill, I think. Right, you're taken out. We're halfway, pretty much halfway to our, the amount we have to kill. We can also pick up caravan goods. We're 8 out of 30. So yeah, like we could just kill 30 enemies and hopefully get a drop from each of those, but we also have a few dotted around that will be guaranteed picks. I don't know if they're guaranteed drops actually. It could be, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I must have not picked that one up though, because I never got like an induction into it, so I just sort of, it just sort of disappeared. Right, now where's that guy we're supposed to be after? Like, I see the lieutenants up there, but I don't know where... Yeah, you're not running away, especially now that I've actually got a bow. It's not how that works for you. That's not what we're after. It's like all the way in that corner there. And these guys are taking a little bit of a toll on our morale. I think as long as we don't go against more than maybe 3 at a time, then I think we'll be fine. You're a sentry, okay. Is he over here maybe? Okay. 15 out of 30, so we're halfway there. And then we just need to quickly... I was about to say... Why did they aggro? Like I was going to say, hopefully we don't get too close. We're having to cut across to get out of the way of that archer, but... Seems that these guys are very perceptive, rather. At least we're getting some morale and power pots. Yeah, that's at least a little good. We can start... No, I don't want to replace them outright yet. But we can start sort of moving things around so they work in our favor. Yeah, we need to find this guy. So I want to kill him, I think, before... Oh, he might be over there. How far away? Yeah, I think he's probably over there. So that's going to be a bit of a pain. Rightio. So we'll kill the lieutenant first. Then go... Hopefully have enough caravan goods by then. Because we finished that one. And then we've got some Nikabrikas to kill as well. So I know I said I was going to, like... go over and complete this entire quest, but I think we might just stay with the one for the moment and then at another time go for the other two. It's like the longest time to take a completion of a quest, but I think we're just sort of, otherwise it becomes a bit segmented or like jumpy, like we're jumping between so many areas. Ruins the flow almost. Right, keeping an eye on our morale. Those Downman's crams might have been a little bit of a warning to us, I think. To say, you know, by the way, watch out. I don't think there's any more enemies up here. Oh, there's one. There's a knave. I want to see how much morale he has, sort of see if I can sneak past him. He has 1,192. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we can set up a let's fly on him, and then kind of so we can get it. We'll probably take you out first because I don't want you interrupting the fight. We'll wait for our morale to get to the top. Maybe make a use for Downman's Cram. I don't know if the 100 in combat morale regen is going to be worth it. I mean, at least we got a. We also got another trait point, which again we haven't spent any on. It might be worth it just spending them on. Let's just get up to might, or can we get one of those? There we are. I'm sure that's exactly the spec setup that everybody enjoys and should do for, but for the moment we will do that. I want to try this new skill. I mean, if I can choose a new skill or one more target, I'll generally choose the extra skill. But I think it's doing pretty good damage. I mean, there we are. That was, you know, he did about 150 damage to us. Right, and now I've got one of you, so I can start. Oh, someone's here. I'm sorry, I've just kind of probably ruined everything for you. We want to lock that as well. What else do we need to do? We've got enough goods, that's fine. So what I'll possibly do is, without aggroing, sort of jump off the side, make our way to the guy we need to take out, wherever he is. Or is he up here? I'm gonna go all the way to the sentry because you want to go up to the range class, which is annoying because in this situation there's two. Okay, they both come over. Better watch out. Okay, cool. Where is this guy? Is he outside? Is he up here this way? Is he up there? I honestly don't know because I've never had to do this quest. Morley the Fierce. So is he maybe not actually in the place? Is he like up? Ah, so maybe us coming this way is correct. There's also some Nika Breakers that we can take care of. So is it that guy? Fair Sherman. Oh. Okay. I was reading the wrong one. Named so in jest by his crude brethren. There is nothing fair about the ugly creature. You'll find him in the south guard of ruins at the entrance of the Andrath. I thought I was reading like Old Greenway Fort, and I thought that was somewhere else, but it does make sense now. Look to the ruined watchtower of the south guard. For Fair Sherman does not associate with kind if he can help it. A grassy slope right by the entrance should let you gain entrance to the tower, though you'll need to be light on your feet. He has 1,192. we'll basically just go, I think, the same sort of idea we just had with the other guy. Just, you know, all these, you know, let fly, and then we also have, we actually don't have our morale pots, the level 15 ones, but we do at least have the regular ones. I mean, we'll survive. There we are. Fair Sherman, defeated, taken care of, all for a broken hatchet. And then we'll wait for that to go off, and now we just gotta come around and kill some Nika Breakers, because, well, that's all we need to do. Let's go to Champion, we'll take that off for the Mo. Nika Breaker is the only quest we have remaining on this, and if we don't get enough up here, there's a ton just in this lower area. In fact, we can actually probably see on the map. Yeah, you can see they're pretty much everywhere. So it shouldn't take us very long to get 12 taken care of. And then we can go hand these in. Obviously, we've used all our bonus XP up for the day. And it's 9k until the quest completion. Or 9k till level 18. So, considering it was like 1,100 XP, but that was doubled, we'll probably only get about 500 for each one, max. I can't see us getting much more. Especially since these are now below us in level. Right. Gotta just keep on the lookout. Just keep tabbing. Right. So really anywhere further than here, we should be able to, yeah, keep getting some Nika Breakers. This is also part of a deed, which is good. So by the time we've actually completed this quest, by the time we get to 11 out of 12, we should have defeated enough for the deed, which is nice. Then we just have to do the advanced eventually. But that shouldn't be too difficult. Over time, at least, if we are doing sort of generally quests around, they sort of gear you towards doing them anyway, don't they? So you should really just get them while you play. You shouldn't necessarily need to go out of your way to specifically go after one enemy. Unless you're just going out to get LOTRO points, purely. Right, halfway there. And then we'll probably, like, looking around, there's not many around here, but we'll go over here, see what's over there, come back here, go up that hill, etc, etc. And they should have respawned by then. And then we can get a whole massive bunch of XP, and then we should be good. We probably want to also try and get, you know, it's going to be a bit more difficult on the server. Like I used to, and I sometimes still do. You can get XP, enhanced XP supplies relatively easily. You just need to get to level 10. But with it being, okay, you look like you're on the same quest possibly. But with it being 60% of the XP compared to 100%, so you know, you're obviously leveling slower than you otherwise would. Then it's not as easy to... It's going to take a little longer to actually get a hold of those items, but maybe I'll do a little timed thing and see roughly how long it takes. Though I tend to bring a higher level character with me, and that's why it's so fast. So that's going to be a bit of a trouble because I've only got one VIP account. So only one account can be on here. And I don't think I really want to buy another lot of VIP just for some enhanced XP supplies, so, or just to make it a little bit quicker rather, because I can still do it with only having the regular one account. Right, have these guys respawned yet? If I go up this hill, let's go on our steed. 3 more. In 2 more we have our deed completed, and in 3 more, well, 1 more after that, then quest complete. And then we can finish off for the day. I can hear you. I can hear you. Yeah, I am right in my numbers, yeah. Funny I hadn't killed one Nika Breaker as many, or one, if I had killed one Necropreaker less prior to this, then it would have been a perfect quest complete and also deed complete at the same time. So one more, looks like it's up there, then we can sort of just go down the hill, jump over to the other tower, complete all these quests, and yeah, I haven't really looked because it's a bit of a pain because of the UI change. But I don't really know what I'm getting out of this. So I'm not really getting much out of that. I'm not really getting much out of that. Nothing really out of that. Okay, so I'm getting some morale potions and an earring I'm not going to use. Nice. Okay. Not the greatest rewards in the world, but I guess XP is its own reward. Really? I hate these guys just for that reason. They just dig themselves under and put their morale back up, and then you can't heal them. You can't hit them while they heal, and you waste an attack on them. It's a little frustrating. Okay. Didn't injure ourselves, which is good. Then we're gonna come around. Try and not aggro anybody if we can help it. Looks like we didn't. Good. And we have 5 quests to hand in. 5, am I right? Yep. 5 quests to hand in, and you've been here the entire time. Inefficiency.
What do you need?
Right, finish with you.
Greetings.
Finish with you.
How can I be
Finish. Finish.
What you need?
And
Greetings.
finish. And then you've got another quest
Stay a moment.
to go talk to Chief Watcher Grimbriar, which I think we'll do quickly, because, you know, it's kind of like a why not situation. It's an extra quest completion. It also allows us to maybe possibly come across some copper in the time being, which is hopefully good, and gets us sort of out of the way of a lot of these guys. If I were to log out here and then log back in, there's a chance that whilst I'm loading, or at least getting my morale increased, because you don't log in with full morale, or at least when you're not in like a town area, I think, there's a chance I might die, and I'd rather be a little bit safer if I could really help it. So once we get up here, it's not a massively long journey. We can also again keep an eye on up here for any copper, not barrow iron. See, it's the annoying thing about Bree is it has 2 tiers in it. It has a lot of like barrow iron and tier 2 and journeyman stuff, but that's more like this area, I think. And then sort of this area is, this has this area up here has like tier 3 stuff, I think, but I think most of this has copper. I know the Midgewater Marshes, for example, have quite a lot of copper in, which is probably where I'm going to be collecting it from mostly. But I think in terms of collection, trying to get to mastery stuff, I'm probably going to have Prospector anyway if I go for like Tinker, so I'll probably go collect some on my other characters, not to affect the XP on the character here, and then I'll just transfer them over and it can craft it up. So I'm going to have to collect double the amount anyway, so I might as well do it on one character in my free time, because it's going to otherwise take a very long time. I don't want to record that, just me going around and collecting bronze, or copper rather. Maybe I'll stream it or something, but yeah, it's not the most interesting thing in the world. And we're really genuinely not coming across any at all. Like hardly anything. Like literally nothing. Oh, someone's got the Yule Festival Winter Elk. Because I guess that is still available.
How can I be of service?
Okay, we got a Brigand Blade, which gives us 15 might. We're definitely going to go for that then. So we're going to swap that out with, I think we'll swap it out with the axe, even though it's not the most damage increasing move. We still keep the 9 fate, which is good. So we'll get rid of that quickly. And then he has another quest for us.
Stay a moment.
Talk to Asdo Haybank, which moves us on to that other quest chain, which is perfect. So we'll go over and focus on that quest chain then in the next episode. So for now, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.